If you're thinking about setting up a foundation to protect your assets or manage family succession, you will likely come across two popular options: Cayman Islands and Dubai. Both offers legal structures used by wealthy families and professionals worldwide. But how they work, how the banks view them, and how easy they are to use can be very different. In this video, we'll break down Cayman Foundations and Dubai Foundations side by side so you can decide which one suits your needs the best. Before we start, my name is Shiraz Wahid and I'm the co-founder at Leopardus Wealth, where we have helped many of our clients and families with trust, foundation, and other asset protection strategies in Dubai. If you would like my help in doing the same, you can apply for a free and customized asset protection plan by clicking the link in the description below. Let's start with the Cayman Foundation. This is relatively new structure under the Cayman law, introduced in 2017 under the Foundation Companies Law. It was designed to give some of the benefits of a civil law foundation, but within a common law context. That makes it attractive for families familiar with trust law but looking for a more flexible or modern setup. It's also widely used in token and blockchain projects due to the lack of beneficiary requirements and the ability to separate legal ownership from control. But here is what you need to know. Cayman foundations, while legally robust, carry the weight of offshore reputation. Cayman remains a blacklisted or grade-listed jurisdiction in the eyes of many tax authorities and banks. That means while the structure itself might be perfectly valid, the moment you try to open a bank account, get audited, or pass wealth to beneficiaries in another country, the Cayman link can trigger red flags. You may find extra reporting requirements, enhanced due diligence, or even outright refusal from financial institutions. Now contrast that with Dubai foundations, particularly those based in the DIFC. That's the Dubai International Financial Center. This is a common law jurisdiction built on English principles, but operating within Dubai, with its own codes and regulatory regime. The DIFC Foundation law came into force in 2018 and is rapidly becoming a preferred alternative structure to offshore, especially for international families. If you ask why, that's because Dubai offers something rare. It's geographically neutral, economically stable, and internationally respected, without the baggage of an offshore label. Setting up a DIFC foundation means that you get a structure that's recognized by banks, audit firms, and regulators across the world. It's clean, transparent, and built to withstand scrutiny. And more importantly, it integrates very well with banking in the region as well as cross-border family planning. Now let's look at how these structures function. Both Cayman and Dubai foundations are legal entities without shareholders. Instead, they have a council or board that manages assets in line with the charter and bylaws. Both can be used for holding companies, investment portfolios, or even operating businesses indirectly. Both can exist perpetually, making them powerful tools for generational wealth. But the key difference is in the ecosystem. In Cayman, you're operating in pure offshore environment. Most service providers, directors, and administrators are based offshore. That means decisions tend to remain detached from on-the-ground realities, especially if you live in Europe, Asia, or the Middle East. Dubai, on the other hand, gives you access to a living financial center. You can meet your advisors face to face, you can walk into your foundation's registered office, you can even have banking, legal, and tax professionals collaborating within a few blocks. This matters more than most people think, especially when managing complex, high-value structures. When things go wrong, whether it's a tax investigation, a family dispute, or regulatory inquiries, having your structure in jurisdiction where you actually live or work gives you speed, control, and accountability. Another important factor is transparency and compliance. Dubai foundations are fully KYC compliant. The DIFC registrar requires disclosure of ultimate beneficial owner, regular filings, and up-to-date record keeping. That's actually a good thing if your goal is legitimacy and long-term credibility. It allows you to prove source of wealth, demonstrate compliance to banks, and plan for cross-border transfers with minimal friction. By contrast, Cayman foundations are still treated with caution in many parts of the world. Yes, the legal structure is sound. Yes, you can meet the FATF standards and file the reports, But in practice, many institutions apply a blanket offshore lens. They may require more documents, apply a higher fee, or simply decline to work with the structure. And with OECD reporting regimes becoming stricter each year, that friction is likely to increase. There is also the reputational angle. Dubai, for better or worse, is now seen as a wealth hub that works within the global system. It's home to big four firms, regulated banks, and thousands of multinationals. It has substance. Cayman, on the other hand, is still often associated with secrecy, even if the stereotype is outdated. For many family offices, the optics of using Dubai simply play better. Now, that doesn't mean Cayman foundations are obsolete, but it's far from it. They still serve a purpose, particularly in fund structuring, digital asset projects, and situations where legal distance from the founder is strategically useful. But if you're an entrepreneur, professional, or a family based in Dubai, Europe, or Asia, and you want a structure that holds up in courts, clears bank compliance, and fits into your real world life, then a Dubai foundation is often the more practical choice. Here is something else to consider: the integration with local business structure. The Dubai Foundation can hold shares in a DIFC or mainland company. That opens doors to family business governance, structured distributions, and centralized control. You can tie your foundation directly to golden visa programs, real estate portfolios, and intergenerational planning structures. In many cases, we help clients create a two-tier setup: a foundation at the top and several operating or holding entities beneath it. With Cayman foundations, this sort of integration is harder to execute. You will likely need a nominee structure, cross border tax filings, and coordination across multiple service providers. It can be done, but it's slower, more expensive, and riskier from a compliance standpoint. Ultimately, the right choice depends on your goals. If you're managing a decentralized crypto project or a fund that needs legal insulation, Cayman might be the right fit. But if you want a structure that sits inside your life, supports your banking and legal needs, and earns the respect of regulators, Dubai is often the better fit. As I mentioned earlier, if you own a business or real estate, don't wait for legal or health crisis to start thinking about protecting your wealth. Many people think asset protection is only for ultra wealthy. But the reality is that some of these solutions cost as much as setting up a free zone company in Dubai. If you want to secure what you have built and ensure your legacy, you can request your free and customized asset protection plan by clicking the link in the description below. And if you're serious about building long-term financial security, you should really check out my next video right here.